Guys, I'm here with Vincent, man. And Vincent, how old are you and how much money do you make?
21 years old, we're at about 200,000 a month now.
And what do you do for a living, man?
Whatever it takes.
Guys, we're in Miami, Florida, and today I'm gonna be introducing you guys to my friend Vincent Fischer. This guy's 21 years old. He's super young, hundreds of thousands of dollars every month. And how he did it, he monetized his passion. His passion is going to the gym, being jacked, being strong. We're in Miami, like I said. And let me have him introduce himself before I talk too much about him. Let's get right into it, guys. This is my guy, Vincent Fischer. Let's go. All right, guys, we're in the elevator right now, and I didn't even realize this guy's literally on the top floor. Don't show the screen, but there's a screen over here, and it says like, pick your floor, and I just have to click the top one. I feel like such a baller, man. This guy's living a baller lifestyle. That's sick. Guys, right here, blur out the number, but it says PHS Penthouse Suite. That's crazy, bro. All right, should we knock? Yo, how you doing, bro? Long time no see, man. How's everything?
Solid, bro. Solid.
Chilling. All right, guys, we're here with Vincent, man. And Vincent, before anything, give him a quick little introduction of what you do, who you are.
So my name is Vincent Fischer. I've been in the gym scene for like 3 years now. I started out super skinny. I don't know if they can put a pop up, but I've been working out 3 years and then selling fitness programs. I had people asking me, Vince, how do I sell fitness programs too? So now I have a consulting company called Six Figure Fitness, where we teach gym influencers how to make their first 10,000 a month or more online.
And dude, I was at your last building, man. This is your new place. This building's like 3 times the size. Tell us what's going on here, man.
Nah, man, so, every level you hit in life, your appetite grows. So like, I started out wanting like a Lambo, I wanted a Dawn, and then I'm like, no, let me get like a SF90, let me get a Phantom, and this spot was like next on the list. But yeah, you gotta make upgrades in life, you know what I mean?
So in the elevator, I felt like a boss when I was clicking the top button in the elevator. How do you feel like a boss? Like,
bro, you know what I love is like when you're in the elevator with other people, even when I'm in a little normal outfit, like I'm a light-skinned dude, I just scan it, boom, I'm just like, I look around and stuff. So yeah, it's a big flex.
And so what are you paying a month for this place, man?
This was 15,000.
15,000. You know how many bedrooms this is?
This was 3 bedrooms.
Do you know the square feet?
Square feet? I don't even know.
You don't even know?
Square foot. Yeah.
It's gotta be a few thousand, man. This thing is crazy.
Yeah.
All right, cool. You wanna show us a little bit about the place?
Yeah, I got you. Follow me, I'm gonna show you guys around. So this right here, this is like the main living room area. We got a big open space. I always liked the two-story ceilings. Like I had a 1-story, I'm pretty tall, but I felt claustrophobic. You know what they say too? They say if your couch touches the wall, you're not getting money yet. No offense to everybody here, but yeah. So we got the main living room right here. We just put up this Christmas tree. We'll go upstairs a little bit. I got my girl up here. These are like 2 rooms down there. Pretty much we got this open bedroom area. It's pretty dope here just waking up and seeing the sun. Like I've been waking up earlier. This is my girlfriend. But I've been waking up earlier because the sun smacks you. Do I have lipstick on?
Nah, you're chilling.
But yeah, this is like a brief rundown of the spot. Then we got another bathroom in there and stuff like that. So yeah.
Do you wake up with the sun?
Bro, the sun just smacks you from here. Like when the sun sets, it's over here, it's cloudy. When the sun rises, it's over there. I always wake up, I woke up at like 1 to 2 p.m. But like when the sun started smacking me, I'm waking up like 8, 9. Like I've never felt grateful until I moved into here, so.
You like waking up earlier? Is it like a big effect, you think?
Yeah, like waking up earlier is cool, but like I think it's overrated. Like a lot of people have morning routines where they wake up, cold shower. Like, bro, I just wake up and get my work done.
All right, guys, so now we're chilling. We're sitting down with the guy, Vincent, man. Vincent, man, you're 21. Yeah. My real question is, what do you think you would tell your 18-year-old self 3 years ago?
Man, the thing is, like, I did everything pretty correct. So if I would tell my 18-year-old self anything, can I say 16-year-old self? I'd tell my 16-year-old self, bro, put down the video game, stop playing Fortnite, stop playing Rocket League, and upgrade in real life. Because the moment I did that and focused on self-improving and upgrading my character, bro, everything changed. So that's the number one thing I tell myself. Put the video games down, upgrade in real life.
Were you working at that age or no?
Nah, so the only job I had was at some pizza place, bro, 3 days.
3 days.
Like 3 days, $9 an hour. After the 3rd day, I quit. And I was like, I don't even know how people do this. For me, it's like, I didn't become successful because I wanted to, and like, it was that or work. No, it was like, if I had to work a normal job or go to school and, sit behind a desk the rest of my life, bro, I'd kill myself. Like, that was why I became successful. So you can't compete with somebody who's willing to die for it. You know what I mean?
So what do you think is like the main thing that made you want to change your lifestyle?
Bro, 100% insecurity. So I used to walk to the city bus after school. Everybody got to take the school bus. Some people had nice cars from their parents. And I'm walking home from the bus and the cool kids pull up next to me in a Mercedes. And they call me the N-word. They said, N-word. And like I jumped and they honked at me. All the pretty girls laughed. And I put my head down. I walked to the bus stop. But from that moment forward, I was like, nah, I'm not going to be the broke kid anymore. I'm not going to be labeled as that. I'm going to be the guy that has the nice things, has the nice life. But yeah, that was the moment for me. Everything changed.
Did you grow up rich?
Not at all. Middle class. I wasn't like, I always had food on the table. I never starved or anything like that, but just middle class mindset. My mom would always say, there's no reason there should be millionaires in the world. And, you know, some people shouldn't be able to afford food. My mom loves millionaires now because I take care of her, but, you know, like middle class mindset, that's the main thing.
All right, so you have a big platform on social media.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious, as I'm growing my social media, what's some advice you'd give me to keep growing?
Bro, number one thing is like you have to have a passion for it, and your goal should be to give value. It's like when I first started with social media, my goal wasn't even to make the most money. I was like, how can I drop the most inspirational content in the world? And then after that, you know, I thought more about money and making it sustainable, but it starts with passion. And to keep it going, there does have to be some income. There has to be some benefit behind it. Nobody wants to work for free, but give value, I would say, is the main thing. Have a passion for what you're doing, and you have to actually be trying to make a change in this world. I believe in religion. I believe in God. I think to have a certain size platform, your message has to be pure. You can have a platform from God. You can have a platform from the devil. Some people promote OnlyFans. Some people promote like sports betting and all that types of stuff. I would never sell my audience anything I wouldn't buy. So I give value. I sell things that would make my life better, my past self. And I think those are the main keys to growing a platform.
Do you think there's a big difference between the word rich and successful?
I think success, and I'm not sure exactly who said the quote, but success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. So like if you want to be a teacher and you're in school to become a teacher, you're technically successful. So I think it falls under the category. You can be rich and successful, or you could be successful if your goal isn't to have much, you know, be successful in whatever you want to do.
Would you consider yourself rich or successful?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'd consider myself rich. I consider myself successful. Not in the grand scheme. I don't look at age as a number. Like you guys are 16, I'm 21. When I see a 40-year-old who has billions of dollars, I don't say like, oh, he's older. I say like, fuck, I actually get pissed off. I'm like, why does he have more money than me? Like I need to get richer. He's not more qualified than me. He's not smarter than me. Why does he have more than me? And I always had that mindset. So especially if you're younger out there, I know you have some younger audiences, don't use age as an excuse. Like you gotta be like, no matter where the fuck you're at. Like that's how I took guys like Flynn who's 16 to 32,000 a month. Like I sat down with him for hours and I told him all the same shit. And I kind of hypnotized them to be successful too.
Do you think that part of your success story, you had to fake it until you made it?
100%, but I wouldn't say it's fake it. I would say you have to believe you're already there.
Okay.
It's like if you believe you're that person. When I was 16 years old, I decided to believe I'm a millionaire. Maybe delusional. People are like, Vince, what are you talking about? Vince, you're not rich. Why are you calling yourself rich? But when you believe you're that person, you behave like you're that person. Now you start acting like the millionaire that you want to be, and eventually you get the results of that person. But the problem with most people is they're trying to become successful and get rich and become a millionaire, but they're still thinking how they are currently. And that just doesn't add up. So there is some degree of fake it till you make it, or you know, you could call it law of attraction, manifestation. I always believed I was a millionaire. Like it's not what I have, it's who I am, you know? So I think that's huge.
So it's not all about it's not all about the pockets, it's about the mental.
Yeah, like I could lose everything and I'd be rich again in a month. Like,
what do you think you'd do if it wasn't for fitness?
If it wasn't fitness, it'd be something involved in sales. Like anybody who's just starting out, like you don't have any money at all, you need to learn how to sell. That's the number one thing. I always tell people, if you want to get rich, learn how to sell, find the most expensive thing you can sell, and then sell it for yourself.
Or when you're starting, you're doing a lot of sales yourself, right? Now you have a team?
Yeah, whole team. I just hired 3 new guys today. We brought on like 2 DM setters. So I have a whole team in the back end that operates for me. But yeah, the next level, right? Because I've made 7 figures online, but the next level for, you know, 8 figures plus is a lot of delegation, just hiring team members and all that boring stuff, you know?
What goes into hiring the right person?
I think you have to run through a lot of people to get the right people, but it's just drive and hunger. Like I wouldn't even take the most skilled person if they're lazy. I want the person who's just ready to put their head down and work. If you can be coachable, if you can improve, if you're loyal too, that's another thing. Like I'm gonna hire that person. I'm big on underdogs. Like I like to hire people who I see my past self in. I'm like, let me give this guy a shot.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
And do you think monetizing your passion is like a dream job?
Yeah, 100%. Like whatever you do, if you can monetize that, what do they say? Like if you love what you do, no day feels like work. Like I told you remember when you were doing the interviews, I'm like, you gotta monetize this. You gotta start charging a few people. Like for me with fitness, you know, I loved the gym and I'd help people out for free, but then it gets to a point where it's like, you gotta pay your bills. So, you know, I started selling low ticket fitness programs like $50, and I used to push those out in volume. Like I made my first 6 figures with low ticket, but everything changed when I went higher ticket. Like one thing you guys gotta understand is no matter what you do, you want an area with high margins. So when I went to like $2,000 programs, $12,000 programs, higher ticket, I was able to build a high ticket life. You're not gonna build a high ticket life selling low ticket products, or it's gonna be very hard and take a lot of time. But yeah, everything changed when I was like, let me not sell $50 programs, let me sell $2,000 plus programs, and that's the sauce right there.
So you think someone starting out should start with low ticket and go up to high ticket?
I think somebody starting out, if I had to redo anything, and this is back to the question you said about what I would ask my younger self, I'd start higher ticket. I'd start with 2,000. A lot of people think they need to start low ticket. Maybe they have a low audience or they don't have many testimonials. But if you have less people, that's more of a reason to go high ticket because you'll make more money.
But how do you gain trust though from getting people to pay you high ticket?
So it starts with self-improvement and self-development. How I gained the trust, I genuinely had a crazy ass fitness transformation. So people trusted me like that. Nobody asked me, hey, what are your testimonials? They were like, bro, how the did you go from skinny to that? Oh, sorry. Yeah,
you're good.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
So if someone's starting out, right, and they want to get into what you do, what's the first step?
First step is self-improvement. I was talking to Andy Elliott about this a few months ago. He said physical, mental, business. I started a little bit backwards. I was more mental, physical, business, but I think you have to have a good grasp of your life philosophy first. Like I read a lot of self-development books, like they're in the drawer over there, but like I read Think and Grow Rich, As a Man Thinketh, 48 Laws of Power. I just read hundreds of self-development books, but then I looked down, I'm like, I know a lot of stuff, but I'm just like a skinny nerd now with a lot of knowledge, like nobody's gonna wanna listen to me. And that's when I got in the gym. And the thing is, people look at you different when you take care of yourself. Like if you take care of yourself, they're gonna assume, okay, he can take care of me. And then it's business after that. Then it was just learning about sales, learning about leadership and team building and stuff like that. So, I'd say physical and mental, you can do that same time. Get in the gym, read self-development books, learn about business. That's what I do.
And I kind of want to take a little step back a little bit. I feel like books are a very important process of success. What's like the one book that you'd say changed your life out of all those books you read?
Man, if you guys want like simplicity, like As a Man Thinketh, simple. And basically the principle of the book is like whatever you focus on, you create. So like a lot of people focus on in life the things they don't want. Something bad will happen and they're like, oh, I crashed my car and this, that, and they'll put emotion behind that and they'll go in a downward spiral of only focusing on and attracting things they don't want. Man, I hate my job, I hate this, I hate that. I put no emotion behind my losses or anything bad that happens, and I put a bunch of emotion behind wins. Littlest win, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm that guy, like, let's get it. And like you start to attract that. So if you only focus on the good things, all you'll get is good. If you only focus on bad, you'll only get bad.
But I feel like it gets to a point, right, where you're making so much money, like that one sale doesn't mean the world to you as it used to.
Yeah.
So how do you overcome that and like let every sale like affect you the same way?
Man, that's a tough question. I just got like a little sale before you guys were coming, like a little 1,000, and I was like, but like I used to freak out over that. I was like, yo, what? This is 1,001 sale. Yeah. It does dole down on you a little bit, but now I think in different targets, like let me make 10,000 or more today. Like it's a daily goal. But yeah, you're either growing or dying. So, where I normally wanted a $50 sale on a program, now I'm like, okay, how can we smack at least 15,000 a day? It's just you set higher targets.
Is that what you're trying to go for, 15K a day?
Yeah.
21 years old, 15K a day.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Crazy. All right, guys, we're here with my guy, Vince, man. How's it going, bro? Long time no see.
Yes, sir.
Bro, we got 2 new cars. Last time I seen you, you had a blue Lambo and what else do you have?
And then I had a Rolls Royce Dawn.
Rolls Royce Dawn.
Yeah.
And in the beginning of this video, I asked you, what do you do for a living? You said you do whatever it takes. Tell them, what does that mean, bro?
So yeah, pretty much I started out as a skinny teen. I got in shape over the last 3 years. I started selling fitness programs and I had people asking me, Vince, how'd you build this life? Then I switched over to consultant. So that's a brief rundown.
And is it really true you make 200 grand a month?
Yeah, 200,000.
And how old are you?
21 years old.
21 years old. Do you think anyone can do this?
Yeah, I think anybody can, but you have to have focus. It's not even about what you do, it's about what you don't do. Most 21-year-olds are out partying, drinking, smoking. I'm just locked in. I'm straight business and work.
Were you ever a party kid?
Never.
Are you happy that you never got into that?
So like I dove into it briefly. Like I remember the last time I drank, it's like I blacked out and I was like, I don't want to ever do this again. If you build a reality you enjoy, you won't want to escape from it.
That's awesome. How much do your 2 cars cost, bro?
So this one was $550, this one was $500. So yeah, we picked them up. I put half down on each.
And you financed them both?
Half down, yeah.
Which one's more expensive on the monthly payment? This one?
This one's more expensive because it's $550, but yeah, a lot of people say, hey Vince, you financed. I'm like, bro, you don't have half down. You don't have $250,000 to put down on both cars, but yeah.
How much are you paying a month on this,
So this one's $7K, this one's $6K. And
bro,
I know
$13K.
I know a lot of people are gonna say, Vince, they got you with interest, whatever. When you're making $200,000 a month, you don't care about the $13K.
Do you think cars like this though, do you look at them as like an asset or as
Yeah, I look at them like a marketing tool. It's also a dream for me. Like I could have made the same amount of money with just a Lambo and a Rolls Royce, like a normal one. But it's kind of like a dream for me.
So Vince, what do you think is the biggest difference from growing up when you didn't have so much money and now you have all this money? What's the biggest difference?
Man, the biggest difference I would say is like, I've always been the same dude. I want to keep that in mind. I've always been the same guy, but the biggest difference is just thinking in abundance. It's like before, I need $1 for the bus. Now it's like, bro, I don't know how to answer the question. It's crazy because there's really no huge difference besides having money? I don't even know how to answer the question. Not much is different.
There's not much different?
Cooler cars, nicer spot, yeah.
Do you think a lot of people though who get to the position you're in now, do you think they change a lot from how they used to be?
I don't think so. I think it's unpopular, but I think you have to feel like that person before you become that person. So I don't think a lot of people change. What changes them though is they get everything and they lose the routine. That's what I did when I came down to Miami. I started partying, like I started going to restaurants and stuff, and I started to lose the routine that built me, and I was about to lose everything that came with it, then I locked back in. So what changes people is too much freedom, and they lose that.
And where are you from originally?
So I'm from Arizona.
Damn, what made you want to move to Miami, bro?
Bro, it's just the life. Like I took a trip out here one time. I actually rented a Lambo and I went to go visit penthouses. Like I'm big on visualization. So I told the realtor, I'm like, I want to get this penthouse, no money at the time. And you know, I just visualized my life into existence. But when I went back to Arizona, I was so depressed, bro. I was like, no, I just saw the real world of supercars and penthouses. I can't go back.
Growing up, do you remember what your dream was, bro?
My dream, bro, same exact thing. I wanted to be a millionaire and I wanted to drive a Rolls Royce. It was super simple.
Bro, 21 with the Rolls Royce, I feel like it's such an old man's car.
It is an old man's car, but you know, it presents wisdom. It's like if you pull up in a Ferrari or a Lambo like I had, it's like this dude's young and reckless. You pull up in a Rolls Royce, they're not looking at the car, they're looking at who's in it.
Awesome, bro. All right, guys, we got Brayden behind the camera, and I want to ask Vince one last question to end this video off, man. Someone watching this video, they're in a position, they know they're ready for success. What's the one message you'd give them to get up and start making money?
Man, the number one message is most people fear, you know, failure and, you know, what happens about this, that. The only thing you should fear is missing out on the life you always dreamed of. That was always my biggest fear. So if the fear of missing out on that life overrides the fear of change, that's when results happen.
Thank you so much, Vince.
Yes, sir. Got you.